Okay, Donnie, I got your radio, the sideband all taken care of. Had a failed part. See this little diode right here? He's shorted, totally shorted, not open, shorted, and I hardly ever see that on one of those. But it's D55, he went right there. See, that one right there is the one I just put in there. Okay, he's a little different than the other two, but he is a 4148, just like what the schematic calls for. Matter of fact, I can show you. I see him right there. It's on a 10.695 reference, and I didn't look there because, you know, your frequency was going just all batshit. What this little guy does is mix with the output frequency to give you the IF. So, you know, that I didn't even think there was any part of this circuit that could cause a problem. But by God, it did. These leads are all tied together coming from the mode switch, okay? These lines come from the mode switch and tie into these, all right? And it switches these circuits on through the diodes by putting voltage on the anode of each diode, all right? So what I found was that when I switched to sideband, the voltage on these two, it was squirrely. Okay, it didn't stay constant. It moved all over the place. And if you turn the clarifier, it just went batshit. So it just about drove me crazy until I decided to check these, just to see if the voltage was the same down here. I thought maybe I might have a crack in a run or something, and so I checked these. I was getting the same thing on this one. Okay. But when I checked the back of this one, I got no voltage, zero, nothing. And so then I started looking around in the circuit, and I've come to the conclusion by the resistance I was getting, you know, measuring through this guy and having like 2.2K of resistance that way. And if I measured it over here on the other side of this coil, well, no, let me back up here now. I had 1K ohm of resistance anywhere I measured on this guy. If I measured here, I had 1K. If I measured here, I had 1K. Anywhere on that circuit, and anywhere on this side of these diodes, I had 1K ohm of resistance between there and ground. Well, this is a 2.2K resistor, so I measured across this resistor. I had 1K ohm, and I'm thinking, okay, well, that damn resistor's bad. So I pull the resistor up, lift one end of it. Guess what? I still had 1K ohm of resistance to ground. So I'm looking around, and then I just happened to measure across the diode, and it was zero. Well, real close to zero, like 3 ohms or some shit like that. So I lift the end of the diode up and measure across it, 3 ohms. Okay, so I replaced it, and when I replaced it, hey, guess what? We got stable frequency on sideband. Hello, audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio testing audio 1 2. Nice and stable. Change modes. You know, I mean, I probably need to touch that up just a hair. And I'm probably going to go and realign all 3 modes now that I've got it working again. Because see how that one, when I'm on AM, it wants to blink between 49 and 50. Same thing when I go to upper sideband. The lower sideband is blinking between 50 and 51. So I'll go back and redo the alignment on that. I have no idea why that diode failed. Sometimes things like that just happen. I looked around the bottom of the board, couldn't find anything, so Okay. Anyway, I looked around the bottom of the board, couldn't find any shorts, or couldn't find any, like, thought maybe he might have changed resistant values or something, you know, but he didn't. Not that I could find. Everything looks fine. The radio seems to be working great now on sideband. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I'm gonna put it back together and get it shipped out to you. All right. Talk to you later.